Hello. Thank you for having me at this job interview. I'm Hallee McClamroch, and I'm really excited to apply for the role of Student Engagement and Wellness Specialist here at your school. I'm glad that you have given my application some thought, and here I am to tell you a little bit about myself and why I would be great for this position. This position feels like the perfect fit for me because it combines three things that I value the most at a workplace: helping people connect with each other, keeping learning active and hands-on, and encouraging students to reflect on who they are and where they want to go later on in their life. My first strength is social intelligence. I scored a 3.57 in this area, which makes a lot of sense because I've always enjoyed working with people, sharing ideas, and learning through conversation. In this role, I'd use that strength to build community, whether it's through group projects, class discussions, or activities that get students learning from one another. I know students thrive when they feel connected, and I'd love to be the person who helps create that environment. My second strength is body intelligence, that I also scored a 3.57 on the assessment. I learn best when I can move and be hands-on, and I know a lot of students feel the same way. In this role, I'd make sure students get chances to learn in ways that aren't just sitting still and listening. That might not be the perfect fit for a classroom for all of your students. So instead, a classroom where I get to be more hands-on, that might look like role-playing, walking discussions, or activities where movement help ideas stick. When students are active, they're engaged, and when they're engaged, they are learning more. My third strength is self-intelligence. I scored a 3.29 on the assessment in this area. I'm naturally reflective. I like to process ideas, think about what they mean for me, and use that to grow. For students, I think that it's just as important as the social and active side. I'd encourage them to journal, set personal goals, and practice mindfulness. Sometimes the best learning happens when you take a step back and think about how it connects to your own life. I believe that all students should include these three aspects into their learning environment. Looking back at my own school experience, I can see how these three strengths played a role. I always did well in group projects because my social side came out. I loved any kind of creative or movement-based activity because of my body intelligence. But when school focused too much on lectures and tests, my self-reflection skills weren't always recognized. If my strengths had been considered more fully, I think my performance would have shown a clearer picture of who I was as a learner. If I step into this role, I'll use all three strengths to make learning meaningful for students. With my social skills, I'll help them connect and build teamwork. With my body intelligence, I'll make learning active and hands-on. With my self-intelligence, I'll encourage reflection and goal setting for the students within the community. That way, students with different strengths will all feel seen, supported, and motivated to succeed. So once again, thank you so much for considering me for this position. I believe my top three intelligences, social, body, and self, make me a strong fit for a school setting like this one. I'd be excited to bring my skills here, not just to support students academically, but also to help them grow socially and personally. Thank you so much.